Hello and welcome back. Right, so what we're on, it is Wednesday, the 10th of March 2024. And I suppose technically it's quite late. But I've had a bath and I have got makeup on, although this is what I'm finding is it just sits in everything that I've got and it just makes me look worse. So I've got work this afternoon, so I am just doing my post. So when I left you yesterday, I was working through some of the Lego that I've got here. So I have got a fair amount of stuff here. So I've got that, which is the swimming pool. Obviously I've got everything sort of sat in it because it'll just end up all over the place. There's loads that goes with that set, so it's got that. I don't think that's part of it. I think that goes with something else. So I'm going to take that off. I do sound more posher recently, don't I? Posher. That which is the toilet. The toilets for the swimming pool and the shower. And then I've got a car. My only issue with a lot of this is the minifigures aren't there. See, this is the trouble. It's half of it. It doesn't connect. I need to get another thing to connect on there, which is simply done. Actually, I did see that yesterday because as I was going through things, I was seeing stuff. Yeah, so that is supposed to connect to that. So that's done. That's that done. God, it looks so faded now that it's daylight. I put a lot of, I inventoried a lot of this and I feel like it looks better. So this is my problem. I think that isn't Lego. Yeah, so that is part of Wilkinson's Lego. So I missed that because under normal light that looks normal. Right, so that which goes with Stephanie's car, which isn't Stephanie's car because it's got the wrong number on it. So I'm supposed to have the camper van, but I've got that and I've got the cutlery set for the camper van. So it's not enough for me to do the camper van. Now the light is going in and out on this because I've put us against the window. And I am going to record all of this in one go and I'm not going to use the editing software because I do not know why it did what it did yesterday. I can't believe that's just happened. Oh my God. Drives me up the bloody wall. This is why I don't do Friends Lego because I don't think it's put together that well. Right, so I have a diner, which is supposed to have this bit here, but apparently it was too much for that to stay connected. Not sure if that's complete. I may well keep some of these wine glasses back as well because I've got more lucrative sets which need those wine glasses, namely the Weetabix house, which didn't have. I was completely short of the opaque ones of the wine glass, you know, and I've only got gaudy colours like that, so I may well keep that aside because the thing is I am going to get barely anything for this set, so it's not worth. I'm going to list all of that together. Then I've got which you may be able to see, this which I'm doing here. I haven't completed it, the roller coaster, which has got lots and lots of bits that go with it. I'm not going to pick it up because I'm like halfway through doing it, but you see I've got the turnstile done, and I have tested the light brick in it, and I think I do need to get another LED lamp for it, like a bulb for it, because that'll be what makes it easy to sell. And the thing is that the lamp itself will probably cost, well, I'm talking about 1990s prices again. and the ease of finding stuff in the 1990s, where you could go to like an electronics shop where you could just go, I need this, and then they would just go up and like in the 2 candle sketch. Yeah, I am that old. I don't even know, there's nowhere that exists now that I can actually do that. Yeah. I'm just talking nonsense. So I may have to order that online, which will then just make that like £2 to get. I've already listed that. So this, I did have this set here. I've got lots and lots of the parts for it, but I don't have the main part of it, and the set itself wasn't selling for very much, but the minifigure, so this is Miranda from Brave, of Disney princesses, that minifigure is selling for like £20. So I've pulled out some of the other bits that we had there. I've also put with her some of these bear cubs. So I've listed that already. Because if I get £20 for that, that pays for the bundle of Lego. And then there's like a pink bucket set or something in here. And I've got a red bucket in there. So I'm just gonna do the inventory for that and put all that together. Because I know that I have got that. Because it has these windows and it has those other windows there. Why would it have those windows and also the princess windows? But anyway, I know what I've got here. That is not the minifigure that I thought it was. I'm not sure that is. No, that can't be Lego because it's not got a hole in the top. Or maybe it is. I don't know. I'm always surprised when I get a lot of this fake Lego. And when I say fake Lego, I mean like building block stuff, which is like sold by places like Wilkinson. Maybe that's why they went out of business, because they killed all their customers. Joke. Yeah, a lot of this Lego doesn't have the standard breathing holes. So like this part here, these parts do not have breathing holes. So they don't belong in all of this. That's the Lego version with a breathing hole. So that belongs in there with all of the non-Lego. That is all of the non-Lego that I've got. Yeah, I'm always surprised. So I don't think this is a standard mini figure because the head normally has a breathing hole in it. So I don't know how. You know, when the stuff that's being sold at like Home Bargains and B&M and Wilkinson and, you know, the other shops, their own brand stuff of it, I don't understand why it doesn't have these basic like safety things. But you see, then saying that that brick that I had in there has got those battery buttons, and I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of toys now that you can't buy that have battery buttons in them because children also like to eat them, and there's been cases of children dying from eating them. So there we go. Right, so I have listed stuff as well yesterday. And I promise you I've listed stuff because it's actually sat here and it's sold. So, although I haven't finished with the Lego, I did do productive things. So this job lot of books, then I know it's only 5, so I've got £25 for this, and it literally sold within hours of me listing it. So that's the one which is worth decent money. You could probably get like £10 for that on its own. These are 2023 books. So is that one, Tremendous, as in Tray Bakes. The rest of them are from 21 and 20, but obviously they're less than 5 years old. So I've put all them together and I got £25 almost instantly for them. I nearly put them at the 30 mark, but I didn't want them to like sit around. And they all fit in there. And it's like just been debating whether I'm going to send them Royal Mail or whether I'm going to send them Every. And I think I'm going to do Royal Mail because I just can't do it. I was going to do it in the in-post lockers, but it's torrential rain and I don't particularly want to stand next to the locker. I just actually want these things to get there. That's what I'm thinking. I actually want these things to get there, and they won't get there if I send them via Every, because I actively don't buy things when they're being sent via Every. So, you know, my experience with them is terrible. So I've got this other job lot here, Slimming World again. So that one, this is a job lot of 8. So what I've got, Glorious Food, Fakeaways. So this one is quite an old book. They don't have ISBNs as well on these, which is probably why they rarely turn up on like World of Books. So World of Books don't tag the prizes for these. So this is 2014. This is the one that everybody wants because, you know, you can make Southern Fried Chicken. It's got this, which I think I'm tempted to like try some of these myself. So it's got the chips with everything thing. So that's the one that everybody wants. So that's the one. The Fakeaways one is the one that sold this. I probably again could have got like the 30 mark for this. I accepted an offer of £23 just as it came through, which is probably what drove the other one. So desserts, what's that? Fast and easy, meals in minutes, fast and free, Christmas, all in one pot. So I've got all of them. These are like, both of these go over 2 kilograms. There you go. Pair of jeans, they've gone for £17.99. These are the 550. They're Levi's. A lot of this knocked around for ages. I was looking at prices for other denim, for other Levi's jeans, so I've obviously bumped that listing myself, which is weird. Who knew that you could do that? And then this one is weird. So, as I'm sure you know on the news, there's a war going on in the Gaza Strip, and just along from Gaza Strip we have a place called Tel Aviv, which is where this is going. So yeah, I was quite surprised. They've sent me an offer of $39.99. No, they sent me an offer of $30. I counted at $39.99, saw that it was Israel, and I was like, oh, so I want to get involved in this. But then I was just like, so why am I still allowed to send to Israel when I still can't send to Russia or Ukraine? Why? Why? There's no sense to it. So then I've done like a quick Google on it. He counted back at 35, and then I was like, oh, I just don't know if I want, because this is really likely to go missing, is it not? So just dead reluctant. And then he sort of sent me a nice message, and he said, oh, your postage, well, no, it wasn't a nice message, because it was like, your postage costs are too high. And then, so I went and came back to him and just said, no, my postage costs are lower than what eBay charge, because I don't use GSP. I just think it's stupid. Because I can attract more overseas buyers by offering my own postage. So there we go. Counted back at $39.99, and he's accepted that. And yeah, on Google it says that you shouldn't travel to Tel Aviv. Even Tel Aviv is supposed to be like unsafe. So this is a district of Tel Aviv that it's going to. So we'll see. I mean, it's like I say, it's just, the thing that annoys me is, I mean, not that I've ever sold anything to Ukraine. It's the Russian thing that I'm annoyed about, because I used to make some incredible sales to Russia. So I really notice not having Russia on my send list. So that's my frustration with that aspect. But it just makes you wonder, doesn't it, what is actually going on? You know, if one war is deemed to be like worse than another, it's just a little bit odd. So anyway, I've sent stuff to, like, Saudi Arabia is a weird one as well. I mean, I've sent there. They'll buy a lot of what they regard as like occult stuff. Like tarot, when I say occult, I mean like tarot cards. They love having that. This guy also wanted some like freebies. He's not getting freebies, but I am going to add these leaflets from the same era as the Lego set. So there's no harm in doing that. So I've got 40 quid for that. It probably won't cost me the exact amount that I put on the postage, because I just like to cover myself. I just like to cover myself because, yeah, at the age it is just like a risk. I know that I'm cheaper than GSP. So there we go, that's what I've done. I'm probably not as far on as I should be, but I do need to now do this post. I need to upload this. I'm going to do it as one video because I do not have any clue why editing software is such a hard thing to come by. Free editing software just seems to be a pain in the arse. I do not know what Canva did yesterday. So I'm using Canva. I have to cut my clips up into very small segments, and I have to keep it under half an hour for me to be able to upload it for free. The other ones, for some reason, they're all online, and when I put the clips on there, there's always something not quite right about the clips. I thought this one was okay, but evidently it wasn't, because they've sort of like zoomed in my video. I don't know, and it didn't imply that it had done that on the program. So I don't know why I did that. So anyway, I just want to upload this on my own. And then the other thing is that if I have, that is not an orb, that is dust. It's not dust, it's probably a cobweb from the ceiling. Yeah, the other thing is, if I edit on the phone, it will do a reverse image of everything, and I don't want that because it winds me up when I'm watching like a haul video of somebody who's like showing me everything in mirror image. It just it just bugs me. Anyway, I've got to sharpish put all these parcels together, because obviously I've got to find a decent box for these books, because these ones are heavy. These are at 4 kilograms. This, I mean, you wouldn't think that 8 paperbacks would go to 4 kilograms, but it does. Right, so that's me. I'm feeling a bit grotty. I think I've got a cold coming on the way, just for a laugh. Because why not? You know, why not have, you know, once you're feeling better from something else, why not have something else to do? So thank you for watching. I will be back again soon. I will hopefully come on tomorrow and tell you, you know, and show that this Lego, this, yeah, it's still here. I will show you that that's gone, because I have no reason to not be able to just sort of pack all of this up. I don't think they're Lego. I think they can go in there. Yeah. I've got to do this set, which I did screenshot last night, so I'll, you know, won't be like clueless as to what it is. And then the rest of it I can't do. It's like the camper van I've got there, I know that I can't do because I don't have the wheelbase for it. So yeah, that's where I am. Yeah, that's where I am. So I will be back again tomorrow with more progress, hopefully. This doesn't feel like I'm making a massive amount of progress, but I know that I am. So thank you for watching, and I will be back tomorrow. Goodbye. Thank you. Subscribe, do all the jazz, and thank you for tolerating adverts, which I know is probably very annoying for the regulars. Goodbye.